Hi everyone, I am back from World Tour and I wanted to share with you my presentation. I was really honored to be asked to speak at Vancouver World Tour on repeat orders. My name is Jennifer Martens. I've been a consultant since 2011 and repeat orders are really what has sustained my business over all of these years. I'm trying a new thing right now with these slides. I have never done this before with a recording and my slides at the same time. So let's see how it works out. So first of all, I do think that one of the biggest mistakes that we as consultants make is that we think that we are an order taker. So an order taker is somebody who, if you worked in a retail establishment and somebody walked into your store and they were trying on clothes and you helped them with the fitting room and you sold them the product at the till and they left and basically there's no relationship, right? Like you're an order taker. You help them, you took their order, and they're off on their merry way. So that is not actually what our job is as consultants. If you do get a one-time order, like that's great, but you only get it once. Then you're constantly having to find new customers. This is often the case when we have events like markets and fairs, is that if you're not taking down their contact information to offer them really great customer service, then it's an order taker. Okay, you're just taking an order, they're leaving, that's the end of it. And you often will think to yourself, well, I have my information on the inside of my clamshell, they'll be in touch with me when they need more. They won't. That is not their job. So for me, I always believe that it is easier for me to help an existing customer order again and again and again than it is for me to go out and find new customers. So in those instances where somebody just buys from you at an event and you don't have any follow-up with them, that customer, they're going to go to somebody else the next time that they need more product because they don't feel any loyalty to you. There was no connection. There's no relationship being built. You just took an order and off you went. So if you don't follow up with them, they're going to go to somebody else. So how do we actually create loyalty with our customers? So we are not like that traditional store that people come and they buy when they want to. We actually need to follow up with them. So I had a customer who actually really liked the princess, the carriage, sorry. And she had asked me back in January of 2024, so over a year ago, she asked me if I had one in stock, and I did not. I don't carry especially licensed product. And so now 13 months later, I was actually able to follow up with her, and she was like shocked that she couldn't believe that I remembered that she wanted to get that princess warmer, and that was because I had a note. I actually kept it. I keep a consultant copy on my desk of the catalog, and anytime that somebody is looking for something, I have notes inside here so that literally every time I collect an order, it goes in here until I'm ready to place the order. All my orders go in here, and then I have my list. So every time I order every Friday I look and I'm reminded what people are looking for, so that if I ever see it come up, if if another consultant, if I'm over there or whatever, I can ask, does anybody have this? So I can help out my customers for really good customer service, okay? I have another customer of mine who loves Southern sweet tea. So I connect with her every time that there's Bring Back My Bar, every time that there's voting, if it comes out, so that she can add it to her Scentsy club. And again, it's just something that not all the other consultants in my area are doing. It's something I am doing for them because I want to be their consultant and I want them to be loyal to me. So why do people not do follow-ups? So the top reason that I have heard from consultants is that they don't want to feel pushy. I will tell you that for the first 5 years of my business, I did not do any follow-ups. And the reason for that is I didn't want to come across as being pushy or salesy. And so it was I just didn't do it, to be totally honest with you. I didn't look at it as being good customer service. I was making it internal. I don't want to seem pushy. Instead of making it about them and saying, well, they want to know what's going on with Scentsy, because it's not their job to stay in the loop. It's my job to stay in the loop, right? So the other reasons that are typically that they don't understand the value of following up. So you've probably heard before, the fortune is in the follow-up, and it is, but they don't have a system. They don't know what to do, how to follow up. And so when you don't have an idea in your mind of like, how am I actually going to do this? Typically we just don't, right? It's a lot of, in our head, we've created this story that it's going to take a lot of time, or it's going to take a lot of energy, or I just don't know. And that's okay for a certain point. But if you want to actually make money with your Scentsy business, you need to offer amazing customer service, and follow-ups is just the start of that. So like I said, I did not do follow-ups at the very beginning because I didn't realize how important they were. Okay. I didn't understand the value. I had no system. And I didn't want to come across as salesy or pushy. What I did realize was that by not following up, I was not offering good customer service. And that was really hard to hear because I think I'm a good consultant. I think I offer great customer service, but I realized that I wasn't. I wanted to be the best consultant that my customer had ever met, because I didn't want them to start looking for somebody else. I wanted, if they thought of Scentsy, I wanted them to think of Jenn Martens, right? And then if they have friends looking, or you're in Facebook groups and people are like, oh, does anybody know a Scentsy consultant? I want to be tagged. I want people to know that I am actually amazing at customer service, and that their friends can trust me to help them, and they're happy to refer their friends because I have been so great at my customer service. So this was actually a real game changer for me. By not following up, they thought I didn't care about them. And so I started to do some follow-up with a very simple script. I was taught this script by Carla Hunter. She's a superstar director out of Alberta, and I had gone to a training with her, and I had been thinking to myself, like, I haven't followed up with these people in 5 years. Like, how can I follow up with them now, right? And so this was this really simple script that I felt comfortable saying, and something that seemed very natural to how I would actually speak. So for as long as I've been doing Scentsy, so I joined in 2011, since then, we have placed a Scentsy order every Friday at 7 p.m. Okay, so excuse me, this was a really simple system for me to get in the habit of doing, because I decided, like, I have to treat my business like a business. If I were going to go to the dentist, they wouldn't say to me, oh, reach out when you want to come back, or when you need, another cleaning. They don't say that, right? When you leave the dentist office, they let you know, hey, in 6 months on, May the 16th, we have an appointment time for you at 4 o'clock. And you're like, okay, because they're the business and I'm the customer, and they're in the business of doing this. I'm not the dentist. I'm not the dental assistant. I'm not the receptionist. I don't book these things, right? So this is the easiest thing that you can say. You can say, hi, Mary, I have an order going in on Friday at 7 o'clock if you need any light bulbs. Now, the reason why this worked is because if I hadn't followed up with somebody in 5 years, which I hadn't, it seemed really inauthentic to me to reach out and go, oh, hey, yeah, I know it's been 5 years. I still do Scentsy. Do you want to buy any bars? To me, that didn't sit well with me. So by asking, do you need any light bulbs? It's the lowest price point in our catalog. So I'm not really asking for the sale. I'm offering a customer service follow-up. I'm finding out, do they still sell Scentsy? Or sorry, do they still use Scentsy, not buy it? Do they still use Scentsy? Because if they do, they're either going to be out of wax, or it's possible that their light bulb has gone out, right? So by following up and asking, do you need a light bulb? They are more likely to say, and this is what happened to me, is that they said, and if it has been a while, you can just say, hey, I know it's been a while, but I just want to let you know I do have a Scentsy order going in on Friday at 7 o'clock if you need anything, if you need any light bulbs. So usually this turned into them replying, oh, I'm so glad that you reached out. I've been out of wax for a little while, or I'm almost out of wax, or oh yeah, I totally forgot about it, or whatever. And then of course I'm going to offer them buy 5, get 1 free bars if that's the case. Okay, so this is the simplest system, the simplest script, that I have used for getting repeat orders. Okay, so are you ready to take it to the next level? Once they give me their order, and 9 times out of 10, or oftentimes 10 times out of 10, they reply and they do need some wax or light bulbs or whatever, okay? Like right now, you could just say, hey, I have a new catalog coming out. Do you want me to send you the virtual link? I don't like sending out physical catalogs unless somebody specifically requests them, because it's 2025. People are looking things up online. That's a very natural thing for people to be doing. But I do have a few people who like to have a physical catalog, and I will send them out to them. But you could just say, hey, do you want a copy of the new catalog sent to you, or whatever. So if we're going to take it to the next level, this is what it's going to sound like. They give me their order, and I'm going to turn this order into 3 orders. Okay, so I don't want 1 order, I want 3 orders. I say, thank you so much for your order. Did you want to reach out to 2 friends who might want to get in on this order with you so that you can split the shipping? Now, I do not ever offer free shipping. I don't need to. I don't get free shipping all the time. Well, most of the time I do, but I don't ever offer free shipping to my customers because, again, I'm a business, okay? I am not just selling Scentsy to myself and my family and friends, like as a 1 order once a year kind of thing to stay active. I actually am running a Scentsy business. If you are running a business, you have to cover your expenses. If you're paying people shipping, you're not running a business, okay? So this is what I do. I say, do you want to find 2 friends who want to get in on this order with you? And you can split the shipping. So they'll say, well, how much is the shipping? I'll say $14 flat rate. But you can split that 3 ways if you grab two orders with 2 friends. And so typically that's what they do. They're like, okay, like, let me get back to you. And I'm like, awesome. So then what happened? Okay, so now my 1 order has turned into 3 orders, and we are now halfway to host rewards. Now, up until this point, I have not spoken to her about host stuff. Okay, I haven't asked her to host a party. I was following up, do you need light bulbs? That was a customer service follow-up, okay? But if she's collected 3 orders, we're now probably about halfway to host rewards. So you can either stop here, and that's fine. You can just place the order. That's amazing. Or you can say, oh my goodness, you're halfway to earning free and half off items. Do you have a couple more friends you want to reach out to? Okay, so that's how you can turn them into a host, and then of course you're going to offer them the host exclusive starter kit because they did the work. They went out, they found the customers, they got the orders. It would only make sense for you to flip that, let them become a consultant alongside you, and this is how you're really starting to grow your business. Okay, so I'm not going to get too into that, but let's talk about turning this into an actual system. So the simplest system that I use is the 222 system. This is a system that was taught to us when I first joined. I didn't implement it because I didn't understand it. And I was afraid of the work, and I was afraid that it would seem pushy. But now that I actually use it, it is so easy. You guys, it is so easy. So part of our job is that we are to track our customer orders, right? So if you just take 5 minutes a day and track and follow up, your business is going to bloom. I like to keep my customers updated on the expected delivery, okay, because I can look and I can see, okay, this is when the order is placed, this is my tracking number. Of course, being in Canada, I always tell people it's going to be 2 to 3 weeks delivery. I never say less than that. I would rather under promise and over deliver than have them following up with me every 2 days going, where's my order, where's my order, where's my order? I say right off the bat, it's typically 2 to 3 weeks. I'll follow up with you. So by me saying I'm going to follow up with them, their expectation back to me is that I'm going to follow up with them, right? And so you can follow up with them and you can give them the tracking number. I typically don't give them their tracking number. I just kind of keep it up to date. If it says it's scheduled to be delivered on Wednesday, I will maybe tell them, like, you know, all things being equal, you should have your order in hand by Thursday. That way, if there's like an unexpected snowstorm, or if your UPS or your Purolator driver gets a flat tire, like I'm under promising, over delivering. Okay, so they're expecting it Thursday, they get it Wednesday. Woohoo! They're so excited, right? So 2 days after I see that it has been delivered, I'm going to do my first follow-up with them. Okay, remember, a follow-up, you're not asking for a sale at this point. Okay, once they've placed an order, your first follow-up 2 days after it's delivered, it's not asking for the sale. This is premium customer service that I guarantee you all the other consultants in your area are not doing. Okay, and this is what it could sound like. Hi Mary, I saw that your order was delivered. I just wanted to follow up and make sure you're happy with everything. So this is your opportunity for you to let, or for, sorry, them to let you know, actually, I was missing a bar. I ordered 6 bars. I only got 5. The sooner you know that, the sooner you can fix the problem, right? If their light bulb got broken for some reason when they tried to put it together, that's your opportunity to say, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry that happened. You're going to submit a support ticket immediately and you're going to get it replaced, right? So if anything is missing, if they don't like something, this is your opportunity to make it right. This is the customer service that is missing, not only with other Scentsy consultants, but honestly in our entire industry, okay? People think of direct sales as being a one and done, a one-time sale, and that's the end of it. And with Scentsy and with my business, I'm telling you that the best customer service you can offer is making them feel like $1 million every single day just by doing a follow-up. It matters to me that you ordered from me. I care about your order. I care about you. Making sure that you're really, really happy with spending your money with me, your hard-earned money you chose to spend with me. I want to make sure I'm offering them the best customer service option available. Okay. And then if they'll say like, oh yeah, I forgot about it or whatever, you know what, be sure to unbox that and get it going so that your house smells amazing. And I want to let you know I'm going to follow up with you in a couple weeks just to make sure everything is good. Okay. So the second follow-up that you're going to do is going to be 2 weeks later. This is not salesy. This is not pushy. You already told her you were going to follow up with her in 2 weeks. So here's your awesome opportunity for that great customer service all over again. So this second follow-up is another courtesy follow-up. You are not asking for a sale, okay? Hi, Mary, just a courtesy follow-up to see how you're enjoying your Scentsy. This is also a perfect time for you to remind them to change their wax. When I had my first warmer and my first wax, I did not know that the wax didn't burn away. My consultant didn't say that to me. So when I had mine, it was going and going and going for months. And I was like, this stuff doesn't even work. It doesn't smell. I didn't know you had to change it. So this is your opportunity, because if, say you met them at a party or even at an event or wherever you met them, even though you may have told them all this, they are not hanging on to and remembering every single word from your time with them. Okay, so this is your opportunity. Again, all you're doing is offering really great customer service. Okay, do they know that they can have it on all day, every day? Are they getting lower on their wax? They should be if they're using it properly, right? So all you're going to say is, I just wanted to follow up and let you know that I have a Scentsy order going in on Friday at 7 o'clock if you need any light bulbs. Okay? So, sorry, that was the third follow-up. So this is your opportunity. Hey, how are you enjoying your Scentsy? And you're going to remind them to change their wax. Okay? The third follow-up is going to be in 2 months. Okay? In 2 months, they're going to be low on their wax because you've taught them they should be changing their wax every day. By this point, if they had a 6-pack, they're out of wax. Okay? Hi, Mary, I just wanted to let you know that I have a Scentsy order going in on Friday at 7 p.m. if you need any light bulbs. So you can see I used the very first script that I taught you. You're going to be using that again because you already know that if they've been using it, they're out of wax. They're going to need wax. But you're not having to say, do you want to stock up on wax? You can if you feel comfortable with it, but you don't have to. You can just say, just want to let you know I have an order going in on Friday at 7 o'clock if you need any light bulbs. Okay, so do you see how I just created a cycle in that ordering system? So from the order, you're going to do follow-up number 1, follow-up number 2, follow-up number 3. They're going to order again. Okay, so it goes courtesy call, order call, sorry, like a call to order, and then they place their order, and then it follows up again. So 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, they place the order, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. This is how you are going to separate yourself from every other consultant that we have out there. You're just going to do this perpetual step, this system, and you're going to have repeat orders, and really the fortune is in the follow-up. If you get these people ordering from you every 2 months, your business is going to bloom and blossom, okay? So I do treat my customers like they're the heart of my business because they actually are. And if I get an order online, I put them into a VIP program. If you are watching this recording and you saw what I've just said, you saw me speak at Vancouver World Tour, then this is the second half of my presentation that I was not able to review because I ran out of time. Typically when I'm nervous, I speak really quickly. And so I was watching the timer, going through my slides, and I wanted to share this, but I didn't get an opportunity. So for those of you watching, thank you for still being here. I would love for you to comment below. Are you listening to, or are you watching this for the first time, or were you also at Vancouver World Tour? I would love to know that. But I'm going to show you how I offer a really premium service to my customers that has resulted in consistent sales for me, in spite of me being a busy wife, mom, working, and going to school. Okay, so this is a program that I developed. I don't remember who kind of instigated this in my Scentsy journey, but this is something I have been doing for a little over a year, and this has taken my business to the next level. Okay, so one of the things that I do is I get a lot of online orders. I'm just going to look up on my phone here because now that I have a screen that I can actually show you things, it's very exciting. So I wanted to share with you what I do when I get orders from my website. Okay, so these are people who I have probably never met. They're not party orders. They're not typical like repeat customers. They're not the group I was just talking to you about. Okay, so this is the second half of my presentation. This is a new customer who has ordered just on my website. Okay. Let me see if I can do this. I didn't do that right. Anyways, I will drop a link to my website below so you can actually see what I'm talking about. But every time I get an order from somebody who I get like an email from head office, like that I got a new PWS order, meaning that they just went to my website, they found me online, and they placed an order. Okay. Every single time that I get an order online on my PWS, I will automatically set up a personal shopping link for them to use. Okay. So they automatically get enrolled into my VIP program. The personal shopping link, I don't message them and say, hey, do you want a personal shopping link? No. I don't do that. I automatically create a link because they're now in my customer base. I create a personal shopping link for them. I send them a message and I say, thank you so much for your order. The next time you order, please order from this link I've created just for you. Okay, so they are getting one added level of customer service from me that they're probably not getting if they had ordered from another customer in my area or online. I actually get orders. I used to live in Ontario, and I still get a lot of my customers are still in Ontario. They just keep ordering from me. I have never met them before. They order from me all the time because they want to shop with me. And so what I do is I actually created a VIP program. It is only for PWS orders. Okay, so people who order from parties and events, if they order from parties, their host gets the host credits. If they order from an event, I've probably thrown in something in their bag when they've purchased from me, a little extra something. It might be like a mini cotton cleanup. That is a personal special, so please don't advertise that. But just something, maybe a scent circle or something that goes in their package just as an added thank you. Okay, so when they order online, this is what my program is going to look like. It's a 3-month program that I put together. Month 1 is an introduction to my sample program. Okay, so it's a VIP sample program. They are automatically enrolled if they order on my PWS. Month number 1, it's an introduction to our VIP club. Month number 2, hope you're loving being part of our VIP sample program. And month number 3, this is your last month in our VIP program. If you would like to be automatically re-enrolled into our program, all you need to do is place an order before the end of this month. Okay, so these customers are people who they did not ever ask to smell testers. They didn't ask for a catalog. They found me online. They ordered from me online. Now I want them to stay with me. Okay, I'm trying to get them to always choose to purchase from me. So the first way that they're going to do that is by getting that personal shopping link. because that's only available on my website, right? Then they're going to get my 3-month program where they're going to get a sample of the scent and the scent of the month sample that we put together. They're going to get one of those every single month, as well as a little flyer of what's coming up. So this is what it looks like. So this was my February VIP mailer. So the first page is just a little like flyer from us, and of course everything is branded with our family information, because we're a family business. So all of our branding is the same on everything. Okay, it tells them what was coming in February as well as what is leaving at the end of February. Because this was a transition month, I also put in a discontinued list to make sure that they knew that. I don't have a picture of this, but I did also have the a flyer, like a little flyer thing for Scentsy Club that went in there as well, because they can add anything on this discontinued list to Scentsy Club and they can continue to get it. I put a host join brochure in there. I typically do that every 3rd month so that people will always, in their 3-month period, they're always going to get. So even if they only ever bought from me once and not ever again, they would have received a join in host brochure. Okay. Now typically I track it in a spreadsheet, but typically it's very, very high. I get repeat orders at least every 3rd month. A lot of my VIPs actually order every single month. And then I have the scent and warm of the month flyer, as well as a sample. We do a physical sample, like a little wax sample, but if you get your scent of the month flyer and the scratch and sniff or rub and sniff stickers, you can just use that as well. I use the rub and sniff stickers on the outside, but we do also include a wax sample. If you can't afford to do the wax sample, don't. Okay, you're still offering way better customer service than they've probably ever had before in their lives. So I want to thank you for letting me share my VIP program with you. I do track it in an Excel spreadsheet. I'll have their name, the date that they ordered. If they were a repeat customer, I keep track of that because I want to know, have they been in my VIP program before? Are they ordering again? And I can I'm not going to show you. I can tell you with confidence that they do. They order all the time. And then if you want to go to my website, I will drop it below this video so that you can go to my website, only so that you can look, go to the orders, like my open orders, my open parties, so that you can see just how many people I currently have in my VIP program. And again, these people are ordering from me at least every 3 months on average. So anyways, that's everything for me. If you have any questions, please put them below and I will be sure to answer those. Thanks so much.